Hello everyone, this is your favorite rank 1 gold player, the Leech, bringing you a cast between the red Zerg here. It does say Liquid Huck, but it is actually Sake who... I'm sorry, not Sake, but Zenio, who plays for OGS. They share the house with Team Liquid there in Korea. He'll be in the bottom right position on Tal'Darim Altar. And your blue Protoss, light blue if you will, maybe even Robin's Egg blue Protoss, will be Sake. Two high-level pros going against each other here should be a fantastic game. A lot of people rated this high on the replay website sc2rep.com. Pretty happy today. A little tired. Just got off my 12-hour shift, but I decided I want to do some casts. Did go to breakfast even. Ate some steak and eggs at my favorite breakfast place, so that was fantastic, with my friend Scott, who is also very entertaining. So... hopefully these guys will be entertaining as well, otherwise that would be a real buzzkill. I hope you guys have all been enjoying the cast lately, and I hope you'll keep coming back to check out everything that's going on. We do see Sake here coming into Zenio's base to do a quick scout, see if he's got any gas down, see if he's going to be going for that quick hatch or not. And we do see a pylon down here, so we're probably going to see a Forge Fast expand for Sake. Very common on these large maps. This is a new GSL map that they came out with. And almost all the Protosses are doing this Forge Fast expand. It's pretty safe against Zerg. You can get a cannon out quickly, and as long as you scout pretty early and you don't see a spawning pool, then you feel okay. And you see that I keep wanting to say Liquid Huck, but I'm not going to let myself do it. I'm going to remember that this is Zenio. Zenio does have his spawning pool down, his gas finished. Gas timing was right to where he should be able to get speed almost right when this pool finishes here. So other than that, pretty normal stuff so far. We're probably going to see the Protoss Sake throw down a gateway here, and then if there is early Zerg pressure, he can throw down another gateway to kind of block everything off here. His Nexus is going to be coming down, and then he'll be ready to throw down those gateways if needed here. These two players, I have watched quite a few games of both of them. I don't know a lot about their specific styles, but I know that they're both very solid players. I can't say that I know of any huge tournament wins that they've had. But anyways, I digress here. We see a cannon and a gateway coming down here from the Protoss. Really standard stuff, just making sure that nothing's going to come break through his little wall here for his expansion. Our Zerg player, it looks like he's going to be throwing down an expansion now. Does have 4 Zerglings out, chasing out that probe. He wants the scouting to be done here. One thing to note on this map, it is a very huge map. They are close spawning position, so it's not the ridiculously long cross position tier if you look on the minimap. Also, the third expansion over here, which is a common thing with a few of the GSL maps, it has only 5 mineral patches and 1 gas. This is a much safer expansion. It's more out of the way than this one that's up front. As you can see, the ramp is right here. Siege tank pushes can come and do a lot of damage here, or Banshees have a lot of room to do damage here. But at this expansion, there really isn't too much room, and there's not too much place for an enemy to come and get set up without having to travel quite a distance to get here. So technically it is a safer expansion, but there is less reward for it. So what a lot of players like to do is take this better expansion here first, and then take this as an easy third base. Which day 9, as he always says, the third base is the most important thing to worry about. It's always easy to find out where you're going to take your first expansion, but the third base is a key point that a lot of people miss out on. Seeing some roaches coming down now. Do have the Roach Warren for our friend Zenio here, and a Stargate coming down for Sake. The Protoss kind of has it hidden back a little bit so the Zerglings can't run up and just take a peek at it for free. This is also a common thing that a lot of the Protoss here are doing. And actually, we saw this hatch get cancelled, so we're going to see a large Roach bust here. This could be really bad. Roaches do very well against cannons, and if he gets a decent amount out of them, he is going to be able to break that down absolutely no problem. Here come the Zerglings coming up. They're just going to be taking a little peek, seeing what's going on. A lot of roaches are starting to get streamed in, and Zerglings. Got 10 Zerglings on the way and 1 roach on the way. He might be able to break this pretty easily. All we have out for Sake is 1 sentry. He does have a Void Ray on the way that I'm sure is being chrono boosted out. Indeed it is. And he does have expansion up. I don't think he's expecting this, though. So we're going to see what Zenio is going to be able to pull off here. Cannon is getting low, and it is going to go down. He is going for this, he is going to go for the second cannon. Socke is getting a little weird here, trying to throw some more buildings down to keep creating a wall just to hold him back. This Void Ray can do a lot of damage because there's no air units, but there's so much on the ground here. Socke is probably not going to have enough to hold this off. These Zerglings are going to run down to the main and do a lot of damage to these probes, while the Roaches are going to do a lot of damage down here to these probes. And it's a great idea to split everything up like this, so the Void Ray has to travel back and forth to try and do damage and anything. There's 2 more Photon Cannons coming down here, but the probe loss right now is just huge. And as you can see, Zenio is far ahead in the supply right now. 39 to 26 this early on is a huge deal. There is another Void Ray being chrono boosted out. And a few more Zerglings running here. They are going to get dropped by the cannons, but there is a lot more Roaches coming in here. 3 more Roaches and a few more Zerglings. Also, there's 6 more Zerglings on the way here. Zenio just trying to keep that constant pressure applied. He doesn't want to let the 2-base here last too long, as he doesn't have an expansion. If he gives him enough time, then Socke will be able to catch up no problem and eventually take the game back from him. These 2 Void Rays are out now. This could be dangerous. We need a lot more damage to be coming in from Zenio here. We do have a lot of Zerglings on the way. Not many Roaches on the way, though, and I'm not sure the Zerglings are going to be able to do the damage he needs to do to this economy in order to stop him. We shall see, though. We shall see indeed. The wall is rebuilt here by Socke with the pylon. Kind of a weak wall. There is no cannons around here, so even with those Zerglings, might be able to break through, but these 2 Void Rays are really scaring him off. And these Void Rays can easily take out these Overlords here, no problem. More Zerglings rushing in, just mass Lings at this time. He is getting a second gas and a Spore Crawler just to defend against these Void Rays. He does have 2 Queens here as well, so he should be perfectly fine. They'll be able to transfuse each other and keep each other alive if any Void Ray pressure does come. These Zerglings, not sure what they want to do yet. 3 Void Rays coming to the base right now. This could be very dangerous if they get charged up and start doing damage to that Queen. And they're going to notice that there is no hatch here. Socke did not know that yet, for sure, but these gamers do know their timing pretty well. Zenio is actually supply blocked here, and he's going to start trying to take down these Queens. His Spore Crawler might be enough just to scare him off here. The Zerglings are poking around here, looking to see if they can apply pressure. Forge is back up here, so he can throw down some more cannons for defense if needed. These 3 Voiders are going to be working on the Evolution Chamber, and a Phoenix coming in as well. He's going to be able to lift off those Queens, and those Voiders are going to be able to drop them very quickly. All these Voiders are charged up. That's going to be doing massive damage to those Queens if they do decide to engage. Zenio being very smart, though, keeping it back by the Spore Crawlers. Transfuse on the Queen there, and great micro by both players here. Socke pulling his Void Ray back before it gets too close to dead. And Transfuse is coming down here, though. The more Overlords that are lost, though, that really hurts Zenio. And the Zerglings starting to make a move into the base, but beautiful force fields to hold him back, and cannons popping up now. And Zenio is going to have to GG. There's no way he's going to get into that expansion. I think I failed to mention this is a best of 3 between these 2 players, so we're going to be going on to Game 2 here very shortly. We will see you in a moment to continue.